too much CPU usage, so should be fine. And hello, welcome back to the YouTube viewers, to the second game between Lojza and BzH. Now Lojza with Aztecs and BzH with the Chinese. Let's go on standard 85 speed, should be enough, should be good enough. And start with the maps. Lojza, pretty wide map here, but the rush distance relatively close. And BzH map from the first glance looking pretty bad, because no back base, and that usually means it's hard to secure any resources. There are almost all the resources will be forward. The main stone here on the far corner, on the far side, it's kind of forwardish, but it's probably the best resource he has. Also trapped in the forest, and that sucks a little bit. Don't know, maybe can he fit a mining camp here? I don't think though. He could have even called it bugged map, maybe, I don't know. But didn't even restart this game. I don't think there were any restarts between the two players. If there were, then excuse me, then you know more than I do. Doesn't matter. We have second gold forward. We have one really close to space, second stone forward, third gold forward, all outside. This relic is trouble, because you can't really get it. You don't want to delete your gate unless you're like pushing. And against Aztecs, Chinese pushing, that works. Lojza proved that. But hard to believe that BzH is going to do the same. The main gold, kind of forwardish, but not in range of the mangonels, so that's actually fine for a base like this where you don't have any space in the back. Still, if that was restarted, then it's bad luck for BzH. He's got a boar inside, he's got two boars inside, he's got the 4-deer outside. Can lure them if he wants to. Don't know if he's going to. And go for Lojza's base. That looks better because the main gold is a little bit more secure. It's on the side, but not really in the back, but it's okay. She's got 4 deer inside, which is awesome for him. Again, a good map for Lojza already. Second stone safe in the back. And then we have the second gold outside. Yeah, forwardish, I don't know. No, on the side. It's not really forward. The third gold pretty far away, actually. That's not too good. This one really close to his base, and there's 2 relics on the left-hand side. And am I missing one? I think we have all. That's 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, and number 5 close to Lojza. I think Lojza is going to get at least those 3, and maybe even 4. Let's see what he's going to do. 3 farms up for Lojza right now. He's going with a lot of population and only now clicking up to fuel age. Is he going like fast imp, lead eagle warriors or something like that? It would be fun to see. I think it was Stark that played that against the Viper, but he didn't go really fast imp. Only 30 villages. What the hell, Lojza? He lured the deer. BzH did not lure the deer. Of course, on the way to fuel age as well. 4 villages on stone. And we have the first little fight. I think was in Dark Age the Eagle Warrior is better, in Fuel Age the Scout was better, but Lojza got the first hit and BzH had to go away. For the scouting, BzH scouted a good part of the map. Lojza, not that much. He can only see 1 relic, which is a little bit disappointing. He's really slow to Fuel Age, but I think he's gonna go relatively fast into Imperial Age. Or maybe, I don't know, yeah, BzH saying come back, a scout is stronger right now, but he's got -4 HD, Lojza saying alright, and Lojza, I'm probably just waiting for Castle Age. This is actually funny. I don't know if the players know each other, but they're having fun here. BzH knows Lojza is the favorite, so why not have a little troll contest or something. And Lojza actually clicked up to Castle Age now. 32 population, going with the second mining camp, getting a lot of villages on gold, and he's gonna wait for Castle Age to attack. I hope BzH is going to see this and go back in time. That's BzH plan. He's got a stable up actually, which is interesting. Wants to take some map control maybe, I don't know, or even go into knights. It's a possibility. Chinese do get good knights, but then again, you're against Aztecs and you have monks against you. What are you going to do? Let's just wait for the Castle Age to come in for BzH. He's on 32 population, 33 right now. And I'm hearing a little fight. What's that? I guess 1 scout hitting the gate, and Lojza surprised here. Now, what do we have? We have BzH and Castle Age. Is he getting... He should get a castle up somewhere. He's sending villagers probably. There we go. Where's he going to put it? It's going really forward. Covering this gold, well, almost covering it, not really, and maybe intentionally on the far side that Lojza is not going to anticipate it. As for Lojza, he's clicked up to Imperial Age as expected actually. There's the Siege Workshop Monastery up, that's no surprise. Monastery, third monastery coming up. He's going into Imperial Age monks apparently. He should have a lot of villagers on gold, that's 12 villagers, and he probably needs to secure another gold very soon. Which one is it going to be? Where's Lojza's goals? It's actually this one on the right hand side, which BzH is kind of trying to take away from Lojza. And this one he won't be able to get. As for Lojza's monks, there's one inside, but he's not even going for the relics. Can he see the relics on the left? He can see one of those. BzH does not have a monastery either. No, not going for the relics. And I think he should do that right after getting the castle up. Is he getting a second TC? And there it is, on the main goal. That's okay. I guess one of the wood wouldn't have been the worst idea either. But that's alright. Chukunu on the way. And Lojza just waiting for Imperial Age. Do we have upgrades on those monks? Not even Sanctity. No, nothing happening. Lojza going only monks, apparently. Not sure what he's going to do against the castle then. Of course, he can convert Chukunu, and there's the Imperial Age upgrade. 2120, something like that. BzH saying why? Why not? Good answer. Like it. And now we have the castle attacking the walls of the few Chukunu inside. Now there's the monastery finally for BzH. And the blacksmith coming up for him too. Went for the market, not the blacksmith. Interesting. Right now coming up here. Villagers would start and take gold. BzH can see it. What's Lojza doing actually? The monks, 55 HP, so Sanctity must be done. Theocracy on the way, Illumination on the way. Block printing is done, that's the two upgrades we have here. So Lojza's going full monks and nothing else apparently. He's not even going for rams or something. Well, he cannot really afford them. 34 villages, it's not a lot. And I think like 38 is a good number for a lot of fast Imperial Ages. Like 37 to 40 is the range that we are used to see. This light cap is going to be converted or it's being suicided. Yes, Lojza saying, woo, I wanted that one, but not happening. And now Lojza going out. Does he have any relics? No, Lojza did not even dare to take the relics. I don't know why. That means BzH 1, Lojza 0 relics all on the field. We're 24 minutes on the game. I think it was Mem put some bettings on who is getting how many relics. And now there's the first ram because it looks like Lojza just wants to go in. Light cap, of course, is a good idea for BzH. I think Chinese, did they get the heresy? I don't think so. I don't remember actually. I should know that, but I didn't see too many Chinese games with heresy. And let me check. I want to know that right now. What are the Chinese missing? They're missing heresy and block printing. That's it. Okay, so the Chinese ones pretty decent in Castle Age, I guess, but not too strong in Imperial Age. And the Aztecs ones, of course, are pretty strong. We have the big fight coming in. Lojza starting to go away and then starting to convert. He's got one light cap, 2. Let me actually go in Lojza's point of view. How many is he converting? That's 2. And they're going down. Chukunu's a few. That's 5 for Lojza. This is good. Lojza losing all the monks now, or almost. The light cap doing a good job, but he's got more conversions in. And military numbers better for BzH. Both losing all their armies. And Lojza probably can afford this because he's still mining a lot of gold. He just doesn't have the relics, which is bothering me a little. He should have gone for relics even while upping to Imp. And now Lojza, 3 military units left, BzH 14, 2 more conversions, pretty strong actually from Lojza, of course 12 range. And now BzH probably staying in Castle Age, losing a lot of his resources, a lot of his food to get light cap in. Is still producing from 2 stables. He's getting more Chukunu, but Lojza converting more units. That's one way to get military when you're Aztecs. Just convert your enemies' units. And BzH actually resources looking good. Villagers 54, not that much, not that many. 30C coming in right now. And Lojza is preparing the next attack. Of course, he can see a lot with those monks. Going back immediately, as you can see, Chukunu +2 done, of course, and light cap without upgrades. Maybe, yeah, forging and what's the other one called? Iron casting would be a very good upgrades for those light cap. You need those actually because against Aztecs monks it really makes sense. One light cap going down here, but more on the field for BzH. Chukunu coming out. BzH could just go. Ooh, that's a big mistake. He saw that. I think he should try to go for this gold. He should have attacked it, but he's concentrating on the monks. More light cap moving forward, trying to get rid of the monks. Lojza converting a lot, and of course healing. That's the big advantage with the monks here. They're healing at the same time. That's 4 light cap, 5 light cap for Lojza. Looking good, and he's got a lot of Chukunu as well. Now BzH very low on military units. Not a good fight for him. Lojza did a good job with the monks here. He lost quite a big number of them. But Lojza even did cap ram now, which is a smart thing here. And resources from looking good. He's even taking BzH's gold. That's amazing. think BzH should have been able to stop this, but not happening. Maybe he should have committed to the counter-attack and not go for 3 TCs, because it's just costing a lot of food here. And if they were on the same villager number, then BzH could have a lot more light cav like this. The Chukunu on Lojza's side, the monks on Lojza's side, and of course the light cav doesn't look too good for BzH at this point. BzH though going in, and this is good. He's starting to attack the gold just as I wanted him to do. Also going with the light cav because Lojza is just open here, and Lojza is going for BzH base at the same time. That's almost a base trade here. Lojza cannot afford to lose too many villagers actually, because yeah, as long as he's got gold he's fine, but look at this, this is not looking good, and Lojza cannot take any more gold. He's idling those villagers on this gold mine, and while his monks and Chukunu are still there, the light cav, did they go back? Where did Lojza send the light cav? Did he lose them? Oh, and now Lojza's gonna lose even more villagers. He's down to 32. And this is actually pretty dangerous. Villager number lower than minutes in the game. That's usually something you don't want to have. Now Lojza is starting to convert a few of those light cav that are actually raiding. But BzH did a good attack here. At the same time, Lojza stopped his attack because he was concentrating on his own base on the defense. Now BzH, a lot of idle villagers, 29 idols, this is terrible. Send them back to work, idle villagers here. This is a big problem actually. But now BzH sending the light cav that just went out of the stable to take more villagers down. Lojza still on 32 villagers. He can take gold again, but there's the ramps coming for BzH. Resources for BzH not looking too good. He's still in stone, he wants to get a defensive castle up. I guess right here between the two TCs would be a decent spot, because he should be able to build it there. Get him more forward, that would be better, but still. And now Lojza going with the converted Chukunu to take down any villagers. Could he see the stone miners? He can see the mining camp, but not the miners. He went back before that. Maybe a mistake, but that happens. Now the ramps trying to go in. And as long as BzH can control the golds, he would be fine, because Lojza has a problem then. And Lojza is starting to get relics now, which makes sense. He needs those relics. He desperately needs them. He converted the stable, but as far as I know, he cannot produce anything from the stables. As Aztecs would be nice, like as he suddenly could create light cav or knights, something like that, but that's not possible. And now BzH getting more military units again. He's on 25, trying to take down the monks. 75 HP is huge. Those monks are tanks. And that's the castle coming up a little bit more forward than I expected BzH to build it, but he's only using 4 villagers, and therefore the castle only on 45%. Maybe garrison the rest, but now he's using the TC to take down the Chukunu. Smart play here. At the same time he's starting to raid again. The Chukunu even standing under the TC, now going back. He went in here, took down the tower, got rid of the mining camp, and the villagers taking gold. Lojza on 23 villagers right now. Lojza is in trouble. BzH doing good here, because Lojza tried some, yeah, I don't know, crazy strategies, some unconventional strategy, and I think BzH could be able to win this game, which would be a huge success. And for Lojza actually not the biggest problem, because he should be able to take game 3 then and play really seriously, but still, that's good to see that the lower rated players can actually take games from the higher rated players in this group stage. So I'm just waiting for Lojza to like do the final push, the monks, or maybe BzH get rid of those. And that's a huge number of monks here actually. That's like 10, 17, 22 monks as far as I could count those. The barracks inside doesn't really matter. I don't think Lojza is going to produce anything from there. Lojza will save his food for villagers most likely, and he only got 1 TC. Yeah, again 1 TC trying BzH going to push. But not working. He didn't even get rid of this castle, something that you should be able to do, or maybe go into your enemy's base and then do the damage. Lojza though did research Siege Ram, and Siege Ram is a really good upgrade, because now he can take on the castle, and anything that is going to attack the Siege Ram will be converted. This should be an interesting fight here. Lojza going for the monks. They can stand on the castle without a problem, and Lojza starting to convert. You know, the monks are healing, but the big fight coming in. A huge amount of light cav going towards the monks. Probably a lot of them being converted immediately. And Lojza got, how many did he get? At least 5, 6, 7 maybe. A lot of monks surviving. This castle is going down, and Lojza might still be able to take this game. Half of the population, but the monks just really strong here. BzH, of course, staying in Castle Age, not going to Imp. He doesn't really need it. Nothing that he can do there that he can't do in Castle Age. except for maybe a few upgrades, but it doesn't even have upgrades on the light cap. And now military numbers, Lojza 10, BzH 9. This is good for BzH because he's got the better population now. He's got more villagers, and I hope, yeah, Lojza actually gave me a hope he doesn't give up. Lojza calling the GG here. It was a funny game, I think. Hope you enjoyed this one. This was really worth watching in my opinion because it's nice when the underdog is winning a game here. And we are going into game 3. See ya there. GG.